that comes back to, relationally, like how close are you with your supervisor or whatever, or whoever is giving you a hard time? Is it somebody that's receptive to a conversation, like, hey, dude, you suck. Stop being a jerk. you know, uh, sometimes it's as easy as that. It's like, oh, I didn't realize this was rubbing people the wrong way. And sometimes it's like, who are you? Like, get out of my face. So understanding that dynamic for sure. But if somebody's just horrible to work for, um, it's it's hard to change people. People kind of are what they
Yeah, that can
are
be miserable too.
oftentimes. Yeah. Yeah. So if that's the case, if you love the job, if you love the field, but you just don't like the people you work with or for, that might be an easier transition, because you may be able to find a very similar job somewhere else with significantly better people.
That's accurate.
But
I do think that's an
I,
easier transition.
yeah. But understanding where you are on maybe the pecking order, if you're able to confront or have a conversation with the supervisor, that's huge. But if that's not a possibility, like in the Army, if you have somebody that is in charge of you, there's not a whole lot you can do, because rank structure and soldier placement is kind of dictated several levels way above your level. So
Yeah.
so sometimes it's just, there's not much you can do, and asking to go somewhere else is not really an option. So sometimes you just got to ride that wave.
And you can't change career.
Right.
If you're at a certain point.
Right. It's very difficult.
And so that does become, this is my problem. And the thing I have 100% control over is my posture in this position. My ability to learn to upgrade my skill of letting things go, surrendering outcomes.
Yeah.
And showing up and being the best possible version of myself executing in this position, regardless of the ranker above me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other times it is, I'm just on the DL. I'm going to talk to a headhunter and I'm going to get some offers, and I'm going to have something in place to walk out of here directly into something else,
Yeah, exactly.
which is all manageable.
Right. And again, depending on kind of where you work, sometimes they anticipate high turnover. And so you don't really owe them much of an explanation. It's like, hey, I have a better offer over here. So here's my 2 weeks, so I don't know. You just gotta, it's going to take some self-reflection on that. Figure out what you can tolerate, what you can navigate.
I also think reaching out amidst your inner circle and having conversations with your really trusted allies is important, because there's questions they're going to ask. There are things that your inner circle sees about you that you don't. And hopefully you have the relationship with your inner circle, the kind of relationship where they can say them without you, taking it wrong.
Right.
If not, there's more work to be done there. I'd start there. But